Live from the smallest studio in Hollywood, California, it's the Friday News Quiz with your hosts, Glenn Walker and Mark Kriske.
You know, I can still rock and roll all night because I don't party every day.
Oh my. All right, welcome to the Friday News Quiz. Unfortunately, Glenn and Mark could not be here today. They are feeding each other Dodger dogs at the game. But I will be happy to take over and be the quiz master today. Yes, we do have a lot of ground to cover, so we're going to get right into it. I'm going to ask you questions about the news from this week, and you guys have to tell me what the answers are. Show me how much you know.
He's cheating already.
I know. I
don't
guarantee
mean
it.
to cheat, but I can't even remember the answer.
See, you can't even remember the answer. Well, here's the question. The question that you read a half hour ago that you can't remember the answer. A rare sealed copy of the NES classic Super Mario Brothers has set an auction record. The game is especially rare because it's one of the earliest copies to be shrink-wrapped before Nintendo changed the packaging. But I want to know, how much did it sell for? We'll go closest answer without going over California living rules. Sam buzzed in. Go ahead.
$660,000.
660 says Sam.
All right, Andrew, do you have any guesses here? Are you abstaining?
661.
And Rob?
Apparently I'm cheating. I have Kevin here also. Kevin, you submit an
Hi,
answer too,
Kevin.
please. What?
$1 million.
$1 million, Kevin says.
million. Well,
I'm going to say 600,000, Bobby.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter because Sam read the story, wrote the story, posted the story. She was right on the nose. It was 660.
You know why I remember it? Someone in the YouTube
You said they should have added that.
they're missing a 6. This is devil worship.
That's a good way to
That's
remember.
why I remember.
All right,
You trolls.
moving on. It was a big weekend for weddings because of Saturday's unique date, which was 4/3/21. Chapels in Vegas were very busy on Saturday. The Clark County Marriage Bureau reported nearly 700 couples obtained marriage licenses because of the date. That's more than double the usual amount, but I want to know, what was the most popular wedding date of all?
Of all?
Even bigger than 4/3/21.
4/3/21.
Does anybody know it?
Oh, shoot.
It was in the story.
Yeah, it was in the story.
Let's think about it. Just think
It's
about
okay.
it.
Think about it for a little bit. Sam actually follows like marriage groups. Like I would assume that she would know this right away.
I haven't been on social for so long now.
11, 11, 11,
Yeah,
I'm going to say.
That's gotta be it. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
That was on the list, but it was not the correct answer.
Dang it.
It wasn't 11, 11?
It was not 11, 11, 11, but good guess that was up there.
Was
There's
it for
one.
2020?
Think about where this is.
How
Las
many
Vegas.
people? Oh, that's Kevin. Kevin has it.
Does Kevin? 10 is not it.
All right, then I'll go with July 7th, 2007.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
correct.
777. That's right. That's
Yep.
right.
Points don't matter because you gave us a
Cha-ching.
hint. Yeah.
There were 4,492 people that day. This is the next game that I haven't set up yet.
Sorry about
It's okay. We talked about Starbucks.
Openly cheating now.
They have a new Borrow a Cup program, which allows customers to use a reusable cup for a $1 deposit. When the cup is returned, they get that $1 back plus 10 bonus points. So what I'm gonna miss most is the names written on the cups, especially when they're misspelled. So I'm gonna show you these images, and I want you guys to tell me what the actual name is supposed to be.
I have in mind that makes me laugh every time.
Okay.
Go
for this
ahead,
one?
Rob.
Sure, since it's been up there for,
Yeah, for like,
for the entirety of the.
I will say Will.
Okay, Robert says Will. Obviously, that's correct because
Oh.
they wrote wheel.
Oh, okay, sick. All right.
Had quite a lot of time to figure that out,
Yeah.
but that's fine.
I'm going to show you the next one. Tell me what the name is actually supposed to be on this cup.
All right.
Andy,
Andy?
Go ahead, Andrew. You
was-
could speak, but we can't see you.
Jeff.
That's correct. It
Jeff!
was Jeff.
Shout
So funny. These make me
That's
laugh.
really
The next one.
Oh, God.
All right.
Oh, Andy.
Oh.
No. Wait. Which one did you say? Did you say Andy or Andy?
Name Andy because I'm buzzing in, and I'm also saying that it was Andy because this has happened to me before.
I'm going to say it was supposed to be Annie.
I will second Sam. Yes, Annie.
It was actually supposed to be Annie.
There you
Oh,
go.
okay.
Not any. Annie.
All right. Next one, Rob.
Andy?
What?
It says evil there. That's what I read. Evil. Evil.
Evil. Evil.
I'll give you a
Wait,
clue.
is that? Oh no, I don't know.
I'll give you a clue. This one is actually not misspelled.
Will?
No. Anybody? Andy?
Andy, you still there?
This is. I'm trying to write it quickly. Like write it.
Eric.
Eric!
Eric!
You're right. It says Eric.
That's very good. dude.
Evil.
That's great.
Evil.
And I got one more for you.
Okay.
Mahabi. Mahabi?
Matt.
Matt.
Mathaby.
Mathabi?
Matt.
Are these doctors? Are we sure these aren't doctors right here? Yeah.
Riley? Wait, let's
I
see it
don't.
again, Robert. Well,
I don't think you guys are going to get this one,
I'm trying to figure
but
out
I
the
will.
handwriting.
I'll give you a clue. That came from my own camera roll.
You're kidding.
That came from my own camera roll, my own order. That is supposed to say Bobby.
No way. Really?
What?
I don't know what they heard, but that's what I got.
This is what happened. You went up to the Starbucks, and they said, "What would you like to order? And what's the name, please?" And you go, "Oh, Bob."
No, I distinctly remember this because when I ordered, I was like, I'm going to say every time I go to Starbucks, I'm like, I'm going to say my name as clearly as possible.
Enunciate the heck out of it.
But that had it. All right, we got one more little mini game here for you. We told you about a massive shift that could be coming to the workforce. A new survey suggests that over 25% of people plan to change jobs once the pandemic comes to an end. And that got me thinking, wait a minute, Rob.
Oh.
That got me thinking that a lot of people that we know as famous celebrities had jobs prior to becoming
nice.
famous.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you some images of some famous people before they were famous. And I want you guys to tell me who that person is now.
Oh,
this
nice.
first one,
Okay.
see if you know who this dashing fella is. He was
I know
go ahead, yeah, a carpenter. Andy,
It's Harrison Ford, who is
go
a
to-
carpenter.
we'll go to the next
Kevin
reveal.
got it too.
Let's see reveal one. Andy and Kevin said carpenter.
Well, it's Harrison
I
Ford.
mean, said Harrison Ford is the carpenter. Yes,
Yay!
it's Harrison Ford.
I like the commitment to the one
Here.
earring.
I was just gonna say the same thing. Nobody tell him no. Apparently.
When he's not running from boulders and crashing hobby airplanes.
Oh yes,
he's
thank you for that reminder.
making kitchen cabinets.
Oh my God.
All right, this next one, this person that you're about to see is a young man. His first job was as a porn set dresser. He would dress the set
Hugh? Is that
for
Hugh?
for porn shoots.
Hugh Hefner?
It's not Hugh Hefner.
What? Also, who calls him Hugh? I'm sorry.
Robert knows him personally.
I just-
So. The first name basis.
I've been to the bunny house several times, guys.
The bunny
so.
house.
Yeah.
Oh, I know you're wrong.
He's been to the little farm at Toluca Lake Flowers. The bunny house.
Riverside, Vineland. Ah, boy, that face looks so familiar. One more
Doesn't it?
time.
He's very dashing.
Is that Christopher Maloney?
It is not.
John Hamm.
Let's see the reveal.
It's a very handsome John
Could it
Hamm.
be?
That's John Hamm. You're so right.
Oh, but it's there we go.
You made it so hard for
is
Wow. Wow. Good job, Sam.
Very good.
Thank
Sam.
you.
Was he alive during black and white photo time? That seems like a long time
If
ago.
only there was a way to make color photos black and white.
Oh.
Or to just take them black and white already. Please go to the next one. Please go to the
All right, here's another person. This young lady used to work at several Red Lobster restaurants, many of which she was fired from. One because she followed a couple out to the parking lot that had taken her pen, and she gave them the finger.
Oh.
So who's this gal with a bad attitude at the Red Lobster?
Man.
Oh.
This is tough.
Oh man.
Yeah,
That guy in the back.
Yeah,
Kevin
good
totally
job.
caught that peeper.
Oh gosh.
All right, seems like no guesses here,
No,
guys.
I'm trying to guess by the era because we've got the thin eyebrows, a white tank top pulled up. So I'm like, is this 90s? Is this a picture of somebody from the 90s? It's in 4x3, or is this an Instagram photo that was just like recently
Bobby,
edited?
has she had some work done to her
Since
face
then.
area since this photo?
I have no idea, maybe. But I will say it might be helpful to picture her maybe with pink hair.
Nicki
Yes.
Minaj.
Yes.
No way.
Let's see the
I didn't
reveal.
wanna
I
be
think
wrong.
Andy and I were both on the same. We couldn't confirm or deny because she looks a little
No.
different these days.
She looks very different, but I think that is. I think that
Is
is
it
Nicki
wrong?
Minaj.
No, go ahead and play the reveal.
Oh,
that's
no,
the
no,
next
no.
There,
question. which
there she is. I
already
told you
know.
she looked different. Okay, okay.
It's
Ah,
Nicki
yes,
Minaj. I didn't put pink hair on her in that one though. And you saw the next one there. This young man used to be a FDNY firefighter. Easy peasy. Yeah,
Oh.
this is Kevin says easy.
Kevin already
I
has
think he's
it.
right.
He's cheating with Robert.
I don't know
though.
what Robert is doing. He's cheating.
Oh, that's Buscemi, Steve Buscemi.
Oh, that is totally
yeah,
him.
totally
Yes.
Steve Buscemi.
100%.
And he actually went back to his old firehouse, famously, the story on
What are we
9/11,
doing?
to help them clean up.
Swear to God, Robert.
What's wrong? Sorry.
That's
just
fine.
keep
We don't have
blowing
to see Steve Buscemi. We all know what he looks like. That was the next question. This is a self-proclaimed bug murderer. This young girl went around murdering bugs at her family's Christmas tree.
That's Tay Tay, all right. That's Tay
You're
Tay.
certain of that?
All.
No.
Play the last reveal, Rob. Or I mean, not the last reveal. The reveal for this one.
Yes, yes.
There
I
you
won't
go.
Make that mistake.
There we
It's
go.
Taylor Swift. She used to work at her family's Christmas tree farm, I guess, where they lived, and she would be responsible for pulling off
that was her
the
first
grasshopper
job.
eggs and killing them so that they didn't grow
Got
in
it.
people's houses.
That's kind of a fun little thing. I
Murdering
didn't know about
bugs.
her. Yeah.
Bug murder. All right, one more. See this ice cream scooper from Baskin Robbins, 31 flavors.
Andy?
Yeah,
That Everybody Loves Raymond's Brad Garrett.
it is not.
Wait, let's see it again.
So confidently.
That is a good guess though.
Oh gosh.
A that's a old school 31 flavor Baskin Robbins
Man.
scooping ice
Is
creams.
it
No dice here, man.
I don't know. Ugh.
Well,
is it Tony Bourdain? Is it
Jason Segel.
Let's see the reveal.
Is it?
Oh,
Kevin.
Jason Segel's a good guess.
That's KTLA's
No.
Sam Rubin.
Oh.
Get
What?
That is Sam Rubin of
Wow.
KTLA.
How dare you, Bobby?
the sweet
Trick us
Dixon.
at the very end. That's so great. Wait, let's see it again. Let's see the original
The
picture.
original one.
I want to know what was his favorite. The next time he comes in and spends 30
Yeah,
minutes
okay.
on the show,
Oh,
we
he'll
got to ask
gladly tell
favorite
you.
flavor. Did he wet the scooper in some
Oh.
way? Because they always dip it in the water.
water.
What's the easy way?
Did
to
he have like a beef with Thrifty's ice cream at
Yeah.
Rite Aid? So
There
it's
is
all
an old
good
package.
questions.
If you go on, you can probably Google it. There's an old package where Sam went back to Baskin Robbins and worked there. It's
No.
a goofy little thing that
I
they did
love
one day. It's
it.
really fun.
I love it so much.
Yeah.
We're not done talking about sweets though. Stay with us for KTLA 5 Live at 5 because Stepdad Kevin is the hero of the day for sure. Bobby, I was hoping you would use this in your quiz, by the way. This is my favorite misspelling of a Starbucks cup of all time. It's, I said my name was Mark with a C, so they wrote,
I can see it on your screen right
Oh yes.
they wrote this instead.
there. Kark.
I don't know why, that always makes me laugh. So stupid.
Love it.
Clark.
Good stuff. All right, 5 Live at 5. When we come back, see you in 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Bobby, that was fun. That was a bit fun.
This has been the Friday News Quiz with two hosts who never miss an episode.
I'm 80 years old, 40 years daytime, 40 years nighttime.
Well,
We'll see you next time.